If you're looking for cheap and instant Madden 17 coins on any platform, make sure to check out mobilemaddencoins.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off your purchase. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another episode of the Tennessee Titans Connected franchise here on Madden 17. It's a huge week, it's the trade deadline, it's our biggest game of the year. The 5-1 Jaguars come to town. We're 6-1 on the year, so whoever wins this game is going to be top of the AFC South. As you see the standings right there, my face isn't in the way. The Colts was an easy task last week, but crazy enough, the Jaguars is going to be our toughest game of the year so far. We have a ton of deals I have lined up from the comments of last video. Hopefully one goes through, and with that said, I asked you guys if we should trade away DeMarco Murray because previously it had been suggested. He's just been playing very well lately, so I didn't know if I should trade him or not. And pretty much the comments were split. Like, a lot of people were like, don't trade away DeMarco Murray. He's been great lately. And the other half was like, you probably should go ahead and try to get as much value as possible since you do have three good running backs in Derrick Henry, TJ Yeldon, and Chris Johnson, who's been playing very well, although he's a 75 overall and he's a little bit older. But with all that said, what I am going to attempt to do, I'm not going to purposely force a trade of DeMarco Murray. I'm going to go through all the players that was suggested in the comments, in the top comments of the last video, and try to add DeMarco Murray into those deals. And if he doesn't get accepted in any of those deals, I just won't trade him. But if a trade with DeMarco Murray is accepted to complete one of these deals, that's just how it's going to be. So we'll have to see what does happen. And I still have a lot of people telling me in the comments that they want me to turn off the trade deadline. And the reasons I am not doing that is, number one, is because I want to try to keep it at least semi-realistic. And number two, if we keep it on, it's only going to take 3 more episodes to get through the regular season. And that's going to be quicker to get to the playoffs. It's going to be quicker to get to the offseason, so we can do the NFL draft for the first time, we can relocate, and we can sign free agents, because after this episode, it's going to be 2 games per episode because we don't have to try to make a ton of trades, which usually takes up like 10 minutes of the video. So we'll be able to fit in 2 games per episode to finish off the season quicker, which will get to even crazier deals in the offseason, and crazier things happen in the offseason. So hopefully guys do understand that, because it should only take, 3 episodes to get throughout the rest of the season into the playoffs. So that is that. And we do have a big injury decision. And before we get into this, guys, if you still are enjoying the series, let me know by dropping a like. Would be absolutely amazing if you guys could do so. And if you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to go click that button, because I'm relatively close to 50,000 subscribers. 50,000 people, man. That's insane. Absolutely insane. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do already. And we do have a big injury decision to make. Devin McCourty has been hurt ever since the preseason, so we haven't seen him in the regular season game. We traded for him in the preseason. It was one of our biggest trades we made in the series, and I'm not sure if I want to start him just yet. His injury rating will go down to 80, his stamina is going to go down to 82, and his strength is going to go down to 46. So I think what I'm going to do is start him, or keep him on the bench rather, for 1 more game, and then next episode he'll finally be able to play, and we'll have the McCourty brothers in the same secondary. So I'm going to start Rashad Johnson, because of why not? He's been one of the best players, if not the best defensive player in the series, and once Devin McCourty comes back, he's not going to play that much. So the first deal, guys, we are going to try to make. Derrick Henry does come back from injury this week, so that's pretty cool. So we'll be able to see Derrick Henry once again, Derrick Henry and TJ Yeldon in the same backfield. So these comments are a little bit out of order in terms of who has the top comment, but one of the first comments we are going to try to accomplish is with 79 thumbs up. It was one of those comments with multiple players. So the 2 players I thought was realistic to complete a deal for, potentially, was Ray Malaluga and Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, I mean, it's worth a shot, because, I mean, they might trade him a little bit easier than somebody else because he's a little bit higher in the cap hit, and who knows. The last time we did something like this, where we were just going to go through a big list of players and just add in Vince Wilfork until he was accepted, last time we did that, he was accepted the very first deal, so who knows what's going to happen. But we are going to add DeMarco Murray to the deal, and like I said, I'm not going to force a trade, but he is going to be the trade bait in this episode. And I don't know, maybe see like the Bears are interested in him, so maybe one of these teams will be, and we'll get a good player in return. So the first player we are going to try to get is Ray Malaluga, and I'm not sure if they are going to be interested in the DeMarco Murray, because they have 2 good running backs in Giovanni Bernard and Jeremy Hill, so they're probably not going to be interested. But we are going to try to trade for Ray Malaluga regardless. It's probably not going to happen. They're not interested in him. Just going to put it out into the universe, and it's not even out of the orange. So that's not going to happen. Now let's see if the Vikings will accept for Adrian Peterson. If DeMarco Murray for Adrian Peterson goes through, that'll be stupid. That'll be very stupid, but who knows? Who knows? DeMarco Murray for Adrian Peterson, pretty much the same amount of interest for DeMarco Murray. So the next deal, guys, with 89 thumbs up, I think it was another one of the comments that had like multiple players. The 2 players I am going to include from that comment are Desmond Trufant and Jamie Collins. I don't know. It all depends on what team is in fact interested in DeMarco Murray. So first of all, I think it'd be okay to get another cornerback. I mean, it's our second biggest need. I was just planning on trading or getting a corner out of the NFL draft, but we'll have to see. So let's see if the Falcons are in fact interested on trading Desmond Trufant, which is probably not going to happen. Yeah, this is definitely not going to happen. Yeah, that's been the lowest interest yet. So it's just we don't have that much to trade away for some of these bigger players. It all depends. Like the Patriots may be interested in DeMarco Murray just because they don't have that many great running backs, although they have some pretty decent ones. They just don't have that great running back. I know Jamie Collins would be a great addition into the team, but I don't see something like this happening. But just going to throw it out into the universe. Yeah, they're not even interested in DeMarco Murray. And yeah, once again, another trade in the red. Now, the next deal that we are going to attempt with 50 thumbs up is Telvin Smith. This would be a pretty good deal. I really do like this player. Telvin Smith, a very speedy linebacker, would be awesome coming off the edge. And let's see if the Jaguars, who are playing this week, I'd be very, very, very shocked if they do, in fact, accept this deal. We already got TJ Yeldon from them. That's one young stud. If we can get Telvin Smith, that'd be a little bit crazy. And yeah, they're not out of the red either. So some of these deals it's going to be very, very difficult. But this is what I expected more when we were trying to trade away Vince Wilfork. And it happened in the first trade. So all it takes is one team to be interested in DeMarco Murray, and anything can happen. And then the last comment we are going to attempt, I didn't write down how many thumbs up it had, my apologies, but they want me to trade for either Vontae Davis or Navarro Bowman. So we'll have to see, guys. Vontae Davis might happen because I think the Colts do need a running back, so they might be interested in DeMarco Murray, but I mean, Vontae Davis is their best player, so it might take a lot to get him. But let's see, the Colts, they're not interested in DeMarco Murray. So this has been like a pretty big fail. So that was like the worst trade so far. So it all comes down to the 49ers. If we can get the last trade to go through, it's going to be pretty freaking clutch. So let's see if the 49ers are interested in DeMarco Murray, and they're not. Like, the Bears were interested, nobody else since then has been interested. So Navarro Bowman, this probably isn't going to happen, but it's worth a shot. And none of the freaking deals go through. So I was sitting here looking at the teams that were interested in DeMarco Murray, and the Ravens were one of them. And I'm not sure which comment it was, but I saw Steve Smith was an option on one of these top comments, and I just didn't include him in the video. But here it is. They're interested in DeMarco Murray. Let's see if this goes through. I'm going to be a little shocked. Steve Smith for DeMarco Murray. Oh my God, should I do this? We already have so many wide receivers, man, but should I do this? It could potentially happen, guys. It could potentially happen. I know we have so many wide receivers. Oh, Steve Smith and Larry Fitzgerald would be great on the same team, though, dude. Like, maybe an Andre Johnson. A lot of people have been telling me to trade Andre Johnson, so let's see if the Ravens want this. Oh, it didn't even get that much closer. I just don't have that much else to trade, man. I just really don't. What about Sid Barry Jr.? You want him? You want him as well? Oh my God, dude. Like, what about Jarvis Jones? We don't need him anymore. Do you want him to finish off this deal? And it was accepted, dude. Steve Smith is a Tennessee Titan. Oh my God. So at wide receiver now, you have Steve Smith and Larry Fitzgerald, dude. DeMarco Murray is in fact traded, a player that was suggested by you guys. I think it was the very first comment that included Ray Maluga and AP. I could be wrong, but it does go through. Like I said, guys, I wasn't trying to force the DeMarco Murray trade, but I was just going through to see what teams were interested in D. Murray, and I remembered Steve Smith was one of the suggested comments. And now he is a Titan, dude. Like, I don't know how to feel about this. What I think I am going to do, guys, is trade away Andre Johnson to the Texans, because I had a lot of comments as well. I'll see if I can find a comment that said this in the last video. telling me to trade away Andre Johnson to the Texans so he can retire as a Texan. We already have too many wide receivers, man. So I think that would make sense, and maybe we can get a draft pick from the Texans. Like, they might honestly just not even give me a 7th round pick, but let's just see what they will give me for Andre Johnson. Like, I think this makes sense. We traded Devin Hester back to the Bears for a draft pick so he can retire with the Bears. You guys had suggested Andre Johnson to the Texans. Let's see if it happens. And they probably will give me a 7th, but a 7th is better than nothing. Maybe we can find a gem in the 7th round. Maybe use that as trade bait. Andre Johnson to the Texans for a 7th round pick, guys. And that's going to do it for these trades. So what we are going to do, guys, is put Steve Smith in the slot and have Josh Gordon as our number 2 receiver, because Josh Gordon has to be on the field at all times. And Steve Smith, with his height, I think is a pretty good slot receiver. So I think that's a pretty good goddamn receiving core, as we do need to put Terrell Pryor as the 6th wide receiver. But that's a pretty good receiving core, guys. And I am going to put Derrick Henry as the starting running back, even though he's a lower overall than TJ Yeldon. They're both going to play, like, just like DeMarco Murray and TJ Yeldon did the last couple weeks, and like DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry did in the first few weeks when DeMarco Murray was still a Titan and before Derrick Henry got injured. And with the trades that I just made, I have like 3 or 4 players I can add into the roster, which I'm going to do really quick out of free agency to fill up the roster spots. This is a guy that was suggested in a lot of comments. You all know Dre Archer's an absolute speed demon. He has 96 speed. A lot of people, like I said, let's see if I can find a comment that did say it, but they told me to sign Dre Archer at a free agency. I mean, he could feel some type of need in the team, maybe be a kick or punt returner, although he only has 62 carrying, but he is a speed demon. We are going to sign him to a 1-year deal. Just looking for some young guys we can sign to the team for some depth purposes. Dean Lowry from Northwestern. He's a rookie. He's 6'6", 68 overall. Not bad whatsoever. We are going to sign him to the team for a 1-year deal, just under $1 million. And another player, we are going to sign another rookie, K.J. Dillon at strong safety, just to provide some more depth in the secondary. He's a rookie from West Virginia. We're going to sign him to a $710,000 1-year deal. And another top comment from the last video, which I've seen a lot previously, but I'm just now getting around to doing it, with 26 thumbs up telling me to change Larry Fitzgerald's number back to number 11. And the reason he wasn't number 11 previously was because Terrell Pryor, who's number 11 for the Browns, we got him first, so I had him as number 11 first. So when Larry Fitzgerald came over from the Cardinals, he wasn't number 11 because Terrell Pryor already had it. So I changed Terrell Pryor's number to number 2. So I'm pretty sure that's what he was at Ohio State. And now Larry Fitzgerald is now number 11. Well, and with that said, guys, hopefully you are happy with the deals we made all the way from the preseason to the trade deadline. It's been, what, 13 or 14 episodes of complete just trade deals from you guys. And that's going to continue once we do reach the off season. And not just with that, with free agency and a lot of other things. So hopefully you are okay with me turning the trade deadline off, because it's only going to be 3 episodes of just full gameplay until we get into the playoffs, hopefully, which I think at this point we're playing pretty well. We will, in fact, make the playoffs. And the last thing is that we are going to use the Color Rush uniform against the Jaguars, because they're going to do this in real life. It already says Thursday primetime featuring Color Rush, so I'm assuming they already have our Color Rush uniforms on for this episode, and they do. So I didn't even have to change anything, but that was actually the top comment from the previous video, I believe, which I think it had roughly 90 comments. So there you go. We are using the Color Rush uniforms. Let me make sure the Jaguars do have their Color Rush uniforms on. They do. The piss yellow, they do have those on. That's an ugly looking yellow. If you guys are happy with the deals that we did make and are enjoying the series so far, like I said, be sure to drop a like. And with that said, let's go win our biggest game of the year. 3rd down and 1. Can we get to Blake Bortles right here? We force a throw, and it's going to be Rashad Green with the first down catch. Nice throw there from Blake Bortles. Bunch formation look here from the Jaguars. Going to try to bring pressure on Blake Bortles. See if we can finally get to him. We got pressure from the edge, but that's going to be Julius Thomas with the reception into Titan territory. This is not really a good defensive start from us. It'll be a stretch to the outside. Ryan Shazier's all over that with the speed. Big hit, finally. Oh, God, he's hurt now. Oh my God, that's the last thing that we need. Ryan Shazier's hurt. Our just absolute tackling machine, who's so freaking fast at linebacker, is now hurt. A shoulder tear from Ryan Shazier. And isn't that the same exact injury that both Brian Orakpo and Kevin Dodd did in fact have? So with that being the case, he's probably going to be out for like 5 weeks. It was like 4 weeks for Kevin Dodd, 5 weeks for Brian Orakpo, or vice versa. But it's now a 3rd down and 16. And Brian Orakpo is in the game now. I think they're still supposed to be injured, so I don't know what the deal is there. D'Amico Ryan's got on the coverage. Calvin Pryor knocks the ball loose. Thank God. I think actually the other guy got there first. But it is a 4th down and 16, and it is going to force a punt. It's good to finally see Derrick Henry back in the backfield for our freaking Tennessee Titans. It's been way too long. Derrick Henry's first carry back from injury, and he gets like too. Gonna be going empty here on 3rd down and 3. Hopefully we can in fact pick this up and not go 3 and out. Oh, A's going to be wide open. That's going to be Delaney Walker who gets his first. He didn't even go down. You know what? Josh Gordon's going to be the move. He's been so good. He's been so good. Josh Gordon goes up, makes a catch again. Dude, he's a goddamn glitch. I think that might have been Jalen Ramsey who was covering him. Could be wrong there, but regardless, doesn't matter who. As long as he makes the catch, dude, Josh Gordon, man, there's no way he's a 78 overall. That was actually Jonathan Cyprien, the safety. So it was one-on-one with the safety. He makes the catch and just makes things just look easy as always. On the goal line, in comes the heavy set. Tim Tebow at fullback, Trent Richardson at running back, Andre Villanueva at the second tight end spot along with Delaney Walker. Trent Richardson up the middle, no problem. We take a 7-0 lead as Tim Tebow looks like he's getting into a fight. Anthony Barr is looking for his 20th career sack. It's going to be a play-action pass as he has a wide receiver that's wide open, breaks a tackle. Come on, Bradley Roby, get a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Well, that's what happens when you blitz a lot of the time. Long touchdown passes like that. And the Jaguars score as many points as the Colts did last week. Look who's in the game for his first carry as a Tennessee Titan, Dree Archer. Let's get to the edge and let's see how fast he really is. Dree Archer has a little bit of a hole. Dree Archer, get to the outside. Dude, that's a glitch. Dree Archer, a freaking beast. 13 yards in his first touch as a Titan. Not gonna lie, guys, I actually really do like these Titans color rush uniforms. But with that said, it's a 3rd down and 9, and I really do want to pick this one up. Larry Fitzgerald, come on, come on. The pressure was in his face. It's going to be a 4th down and short. What's the smart thing to do right here? I'm going to punt the ball, guys. I'm not going to be stupid. Oh, God, he's beat. He's beat. No, Jason McCourty, the veteran, got beat on the outside. We brought the blitz again. I've got to stop blitzing because we cannot get to Blake Bortles in time, man. I think a big reason we're not able to successfully blitz this game is because Ryan Shazier, our fastest linebacker, is out for probably 4 weeks, so that's not good at all. He throws it over the middle. He drops the pass. That was Julius Thomas. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. 3rd down and 8. If we can hold him to a field goal, that would be relatively big. So let's see if we can drop back into zone and stay on there, man. It's going to be a play-action pass right here. Dude, the pass was coming. We're in our zones. Can we get pressure? He's wide open, dude. Jason McCourty, what are you doing? We're going to eventually get to Blake Bortles. We eventually are. This is going to be Anthony Barr's 20th career sack. Finally, dude. Maybe now we can actually start to find some success. Come on, guys. Oh, God, that was my zone. Allen Robinson was wide open. That's going to be a 1st down to the 3. Whoa. What a second effort from Denard Robinson, dude. Like, I did not think that was going to be a touchdown whatsoever. We had him stuffed right there, so it wasn't saying anything, and he dove right at the end. Pretty good freaking play from D. Robinson, the former quarterback from Michigan. If nobody's open, just going to throw it up to Josh Gordon, because we have a good chance to score if that's the case, and that's going to be a pass to Steve Smith. I thought he was behind that linebacker. That's going to be a 4th down, man. Are you kidding me, Brett Kern? Brett Kern, are you just actually kidding me? He took his god-dang time. Freaking punt that ball, dude. Like, what the heck? Just hold him to a field goal. If we go down by 2 touchdowns, that's not going to be good for us at all. He throws it to the inside. He threw it a little bit too far inside. Thank God. That's going to set up for a 4th down and 9. Larry Fitzgerald has his man beat. No, it's a fumble. Pick it up, Chance Warmack. Pick the ball up, you idiot. Pick the ball up, you idiot. First of all, Larry Fitzgerald was gone for a touchdown. Number 2, I'm right there with Chance Warmack. What's he doing? What is he doing, dude? God, he's just, that's just so dumb. Man coverage has been the move. Let's keep it going and see if we can stop him once again. The zone is just not working this game at all. And he's going to overthrow. Thank God. He's going to set up for another field goal because that guy was wide open. Stephon Diggs, let's go. Our first. Oh, God. Oh, God. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. No, I didn't. Stephon Diggs is going for a touchdown, boys. We needed that so freaking much. A 101-yard touchdown return from Stephon Diggs, dude. It's now a 1-touchdown game. Our first return for a touchdown in this series, like I said, comes from Stephon Diggs. It's his first touchdown as a Titan, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe he had a receiving touchdown. I don't know. He hasn't done much for us through the air. Just hasn't really got that much playing time. But he makes his presence felt right there, boys, as that's the biggest touchdown we've made in the series so far. Guys, this is such a big play right here. It's just really killing us not having Ryan Shazier on the field. Can we bring pressure and get to Bortles in the backfield? It's going to be a run, and that's going to be a great player right there for number 52. I'm sorry, I'm not sure who you are by your number, but thank God. Aaron Wallace, dude, the rookie who got signed off the practice squad like, what, 2 or 3 episodes ago, comes up huge. And there actually no way they make this field goal. What is this, a 57-yard field goal? No. No. Jaguars, don't you dare. If they make this, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to honestly be pissed. No. Okay, I was okay. That was the fact they even attempted that. Oh, man. Mariota, throw this to Larry Fitzgerald, overthrows. That's not going to, oh, dude, that was the first down waiting to happen. 3rd down and 10, guys. We've got to take advantage of this situation right here. We're going to get pressured and we're going to get sacked, dude. Left tackle, Taylor Lewan, what are you doing, man? Dante Fowler having a big game for the Jaguars. We got to punt again. Brian Arakpo got hurt again, and Irving is in the game at outside linebacker. Who is Irving? I honestly have no idea. I think he's a defensive end or something, so our depth is killing us right now. We need a huge play, guys. I'm feeling it, though. I'm feeling it. Come on. Wide open slant pattern. Allen Hurns, 1st down. This is where an interception would be absolutely huge. We've gotten plenty lately, but this would be perfect timing. As we're going to sack, Blake Bortles forced a fumble. Oh, that was the one we needed. That was the one that we did need. Oh, my God. Irving, whoever Irving is that the guy who we just signed? I don't know. My only hope right here is to bring pressure, get a sack, and get them out of field goal range. Come on, guys. We're not fast enough. He's going to throw the ball to Denard Robinson. He's going to drop it. It's going to be a 4th and long, but they're going to make it. Points on this drive are absolutely crucial. Josh Gordon's going to be one-on-one, man. Josh Gordon has him beat. That's what we needed, boys. Josh Gordon. Oh, I got shoestring tackle. Play action pass from Mariota. Going to scramble outside because we got pressured. Steve Smith finds a way to get open. Steve Smith cut inside. Steve Smith down to the 6-yard line or the 7-yard line, and he's injured. Steve Smith, our new acquisition's injured. Are you kidding me? So many freaking injuries, dude. We have 3 linebackers out right now. Our starting wide receiver is just ridiculous. We just got a running back. No dumb mistakes right here. No dumb mistakes. A scramble for Mariota. He's going to get into the end zone, boys, as we get a much-needed touchdown right there. As this extra point is actually really, really freaking big. Hopefully, I don't screw up. This is not the time to screw up. Absolute perfect field goal. Point after is good. It's a 2-point game. That's an upper arm fracture for Steve Smith, and that doesn't sound good. Like, what a huge injury, dude. Oh, come on. We need an interception. It's going to be another flag. See, dude, we're getting very, very lucky with these holding calls, dude. Like, so freaking lucky. They've had so many penalties this game that have actually helped us out, that stalled their drives. So we're honestly getting so outplayed. That's like Kelvin Beacham's like 6 holding call this game. Now we have Dwight Lowry playing linebacker. Like, it's just the depth we have at linebacker right now is just dumb. It's just stupid. The underneath route's going to be open, but come on, make this tackle. We make the tackle. It's going to be a 4th down. All we need is a field goal. Can we do it? Oh, God. What do I do here? A's going to be open. That's Delaney Walker. He makes the catch down to the 50-yard line. Come on, Yeldon. Pick up something. Dude. We did. That's every run. That's honestly every single run this game. Larry Fitzgerald. That's a pick. Oh, my God. That was the dumbest throw for me. Thank God Larry Fitzgerald has the hands of a god. DeMarco Murray was so clutch on those 3rd down and short situations. Can TJ Yeldon do it right here? No, he can't, because the linebacker runs in free. It's a 4th down and 3. Play of the season right here, boys. Play of the season. Larry Fitzgerald. I said don't throw for me. Larry Fitzgerald, break the tackle. No, dude. I thought he was going to be open on the underneath route. God dang it, dude. God. What a dumb decision for me, man. What a dumb freaking decision. Now, it all comes down to this. We got to make 3 straight stops. If they convert right here, it's over. It's 100% over if they do convert. I knew it was going to be a halfback draw. That's a play action pass. Never mind. He throws over the middle. It's a catch. They win. The Jaguars win. The Jaguars beat me. Are you actually kidding me right now? Are you actually freaking kidding me right now? The Jaguars beat me. The Jaguars freaking beat me. Oh my freaking God, dude. Unless we can force a fumble right here. And we don't. Game, set, match. I honestly can't believe it. The Jaguars beat me and are now in 1st place ahead of me in the AFC South. Dude, that sucks so bad. So many things just weren't clicking this game. Like, did I even turn the ball over like actual interception or anything? I don't think we did. We just couldn't move the ball at all. So many 1st down tries just completely ruined our drives because we just got stalled. The first 2 plays, if I tried running the ball the first 2 plays, it was rip, 100% rip. We got like 30 yards rushing that game. One of the last 2 games combined, we probably got like 600, close to 500 to 600 yards. We just couldn't run the ball for anything. So right there, you guys were right. Maybe it was a mistake. Well, most of you, or half of you probably. Maybe it was a mistake trading away DeMarco Murray because the running game was absolutely non-existent that game. It hurt us more than anything. And no turnovers except the block point. The block point ends up being the difference in the game because if it's not for that, we win the game by 1 point. But as you see, 34 rushing yards, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, our defense cut thin from injuries, dude. We had like we have like 4 players injured now. Now Steve Smith is injured, so this episode was a complete failure in terms of a many of things. So hopefully the Jaguars can get beat later on. Maybe we play them. I think we play them again later on in this season. But it's just, I mean, not a bad game from Mariota. 15 to 22, 247 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. The offensive line led us down a couple times this game in big situations. Like I said, dude, look at this running the football. TJ Yeldon and Derrick Henry both had 4 yards each. Our leading rusher was Chris Johnson. And actually, our leading rusher was Dree Archer with 1 carry. So that shows you right there that we need some improvement. Now, receiving, of course, well, actually, Allen Robinson led this game. 5 receptions, 138 yards. And I think he made that big catch on the last drive to seal the deal. And he did have the only receiving touchdown in this game. Now, defensively, total tackles in this game goes to Rashad Johnson, and I say it all the time. Our top 4 tacklers was players out of the secondary, and normally I say when the top tackler is a player in the secondary, that's a big problem. Now, when your first 4 top tacklers are in the secondary, that's a huge problem, and it's just not good. Not good, dude. Like, everybody's injured. A bad game running the football. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come, but just an absolute failure, guys. Well, I'm very excited to check our 2 new injuries from Ryan Shazier and Steve Smith. Watch them be out for the rest of the season. Oh, G freaking G. G freaking G. Ryan Shazier, 4 weeks. Steve Smith, 7 weeks. So, and look at this. 3 linebackers are injured right now, dude. 3. Maybe it was really a really dumb decision trading away Jarvis Jones, dude. Like, God, now Devin McCourty's still out for 2 more weeks. Maybe I should have brought him back from injury while I had the chance, and now I don't know how to. I could have put Devin McCourty at god dang safety and let Rashad Johnson play linebacker, and we would have been better off. So, the player we traded for in this episode, out pretty much until week 15, almost into the playoffs, if we make the playoffs at this point. And then Ryan Shazier, our top tackler, who is the biggest, most important player defensively, out for 4 weeks. So, things aren't looking good at all. Well, that, guys, is going to do it for today's episode of the Tennessee Titans Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. Hopefully, you guys still did enjoy, although we did lose, and it just kind of sucked, man. I really wanted to win, but I think we should still be okay. Hopefully, we can get this win against the Chargers. We are traveling to San Diego in the next episode, and we're going to have another game as well. So, it's going to be Week 9 and Week 10 in the next episode. We're going to have 3 more episodes, I believe, until we make it to the playoffs. If we do make the playoffs, and hopefully, we can just play better. Hopefully, this was a 1-game thing. I mean, the Jaguars are a very good team, as you saw. I mean, they were 5-1 of the year, now 6-1. So, maybe it was just a fluke of a game, and hopefully, we can definitely run the ball better in next episode. So, hopefully, you did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. Like I said, if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, it'd be amazing if you could do so. We're getting closer to that 50K mark, so if you could be a help to that, you are absolutely freaking awesome. But with that said, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.